Good afternoon, good evening everyone. Apologies for no camera today, I'm moving my setup around. We gotta talk about Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I've been reading some of the comments being posted and some of you are a bit bothered or annoyed, I should say, with players like me expressing our dissatisfaction with Legacy Collection. I've been reading comments ranging from, Rio, you should be happy something like this is made for us as the fans. Rio, why are you complaining so much? I'm having fun. Rio, maybe MK's not for you because you're too much into Mortal Windbat. Look, I understand some of you are happy and are having fun with the game. However, just because some of you are content with the game and find it acceptable does not mean me and many others have to feel the same way about it. Look at the entire picture here. I'm going to explain why this was such a huge letdown for me. So maybe some of you who are confused as to why this game is getting heavily critiqued by us can understand a bit better. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection was released 5 days ago, the day before Halloween in USA. A lot of players like myself were extremely hyped and excited to be able to finally play the MK classics with modern technology, netcode interface, and all the best qualities a new fighting game product can offer in today's time. What we got was the complete opposite and a total failure. First of all, what Digital Eclipse pulled on the day of release was nothing short of scummy. I had friends I was coordinating with to run some sets in multiple different MK games on that Friday, the day after release. We planned to run these sets in advance, a week before the game released. However, none of us and not a single customer on planet Earth could have known that this was going to be launched without even the most basic fighting game online feature ever created, which is being able to invite a friend to a private lobby so you can play with them. So immediately upon getting the game and hearing this news literally the day of release, because Digital Eclipse thought it was a good idea to hide this valuable information and not tell anybody until 10 hours before release. Hey guys, by the way, I know most of you pre-ordered it and are excited to play today, but guess what? Right last second, we're announcing there's no private lobbies or rooms whatsoever, just quick play. Good luck and have fun. Almost all of us were immediately like, what? Is this a joke? No, it's not a joke. They're serious. And this is such shady practice to do to your fans who have been waiting months to be able to finally play. You didn't think it was maybe a good idea to be a little transparent, possibly, I don't know, tell us a month or a week in advance so a lot of us knew what we were getting into before going through with our final purchase? I'll tell you this, if I knew that this game was going to release in this state, without lobbies, without ranked, without private matches, with basically no online effort put into it, I would not have bought it and most likely would have refunded and waited for the physical release to see if things got vastly improved. I'm sure many of you feel the same way and it's not just me. And to think MK1 was the worst it could have ever gotten regarding a terrible launch with no online features and being super bare bones. Oh boy, were we in for a surprise here because Legacy Collection comes out on release and makes MK1 look like a perfectly functional game with incredible features. I don't know how we got here. A lot of us who care about Mortal Kombat and want to play these games try telling them by either making videos, tweeting, posts, you name it. A lot of us were literally providing feedback for free and letting them know, hey, this game is coming out, you guys should really prioritize some of these things to make sure the game comes out good. But it seems like it all fell under ears that could not care less. This had so much potential if it was done right at launch and had the proper care and thought put behind it. This could have been huge, but instead now we have such a small player count that over 85% of players who purchased it on Steam have already moved on. The game has not even been out for a full week yet. We're on day 5 and the player numbers have reached double digits. Are you joking me? But then again, can you blame them? You can't. I'm watching so many different people play this game and you have Maximilian opening up the move list to check his moves in UMK3 with Ermac, and not even something as simple as having a functional move list is complete in this game. The move list in UMK3 shows just 3 special moves for Ermac and not a single attack string. How are you supposed to know what your character's moves are if the move list isn't even working properly? To see things as basic as this be omitted from the game shows the lack of care they had when making this. Then I'm watching players like Sikander play UMK3 for the first time, and there are no tutorials, there's no ranked, there's no matchmaking, so he's doing quick play and getting matched with somebody who is 100 times better than him, and he has absolutely no idea what's going on, what to do, and has no chance. And this is also as the sound is getting distorted online and falling apart like it's a hurricane of death. How do you expect people to play and learn a fighting game when there's no matchmaking system in place that matches you with players with similar skills so you can learn and improve at your own pace? There's a reason why every fighting game out nowadays has a ranked system, because that's how people play and learn. This game has failed on so many levels as a first impression for so many new players that really wanted to check out the 2D MKs and give them a try. I really don't know how many of these players will be back when these issues hopefully get resolved, but man, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and I'm gonna be real, I think they have until January, the latest, to fix and add everything they possibly can, including a proper ranked system if they want a real good shot at saving this game. Because I cannot see it surviving at all in a few months if they don't get all the important things fixed by next year. Do you guys think Legacy Collection can be saved? Let me know. We just had a big podcast discussion about Legacy Collection last night with the launch issues, other problems, what needs to be done to save it, the overall community consensus. And if you guys want to check it out, you can go below into the video description or check out the pinned comment where I link to the latest podcast episode. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for the next video.
Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight. Well done. Finish him. Single wins. Night Wolf. Okay. Sonya. Reptile. Round 1. Fight. Fight! Well done. Reptile wins. Round 3. Fight! Reptile Finish him. Reptile wins. Night Wolf. Liu Kang. King. Reptile. Round one. Fight. Well Night Wolf wins. Round two. Fight. Reptile wins. Round three. Fight. Finish him. Reptile wins. Night Wolf. Kitana. Reptile. Round one. Fight. Well done. Wins. Round two. Fight.